to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
This is on the ground over to first. Perez takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays are in front 28-0. Stepping in, Brendan Lowe. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Christian Arroyo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Christian Arroyo. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
The left fielder,
stepping in now, Jake Smolinski. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. Past history with Joe Biagini, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front 20. Here's Randall Grichuk starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding in, number 13. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Final strike for the Blue Jays, and a fly ball, and this should do it. Smolinski is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home